bases loaded now. Austin already put a run across in the bottom of the first. One away. They got speed at third. Oh, this is trouble. He's going to gut it home. Can he do it? He's got time, and he's out. Double play by Kyler Murray. Let's get another look at this one from the Google StatCast replay. Comes up with it. Guns it home. And they've been going on him all last year and beginning of this year, but he's starting to show off his arm here in his second year in the majors. What a beautiful play. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Y'all know where we're at. We're on the road to the show with Kyler Murray. And speaking of, MLB The Show 24 is coming out weeks from now. What day does it come out? It's like sometime at the beginning of April. Not sure. It's actually on this. Let's take a look. I think it shows here. Well, you can pre-order it. Early access 3/15. That's in 5 days. We might have to do that. I didn't know it was still coming that early. Anyways, guys, I've decided what we're going to do. We're going to do a player lock franchise, kind of like we'll be doing MLB The Show, with Wyatt Langford of the Texas Rangers. He, I believe, will be on the way he's playing in spring training right now. If he's not on day one roster, I'm gonna be really surprised. But that's where we're gonna go. We're gonna do that one. We're gonna stick with it. Problem is with this one, we started this career way too late in the cycle. I don't think we started this until like it was late in the baseball season, I think, when we started this. But here we are. We're gonna do this. I think that'll be fun. It'll be with my Texas Rangers. Let me know in the comments what you think, if that's a good idea or not. And we'll do that. Hopefully I think MLB allows you to do a player lock and franchise. We'll find out. Let's take a look at the standings, though. We're 3.5 games up at the Astros and the Angels, 4.5 of the Mariners, and the Rangers, I don't know. They're way back there. Interesting. Nonetheless, we are going to play some baseball now with our boy Kyler Murray. Let's take a look, see where we're at. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4 game set against Boston on the road. It's going to be a long special edition episode, 4 games. So let's not, like I always say, let's not waste any time. Kyler batting in the 5 hole. Are you guys excited for the new game? That's a good question. Are you gonna get the new game? MLB The Show 24. Release date March 19th. Wow, I didn't know it was. I mean, I thought it was coming out in April. The Digital Deluxe MVP Edition early access starts in 3, as of recording this, 3 days, 21 hours. Guess I better pre-order it now. Better pre-order it now. They have way too many editions. Aaron Nola is on the mound. He has 8 starts with a 3-4 record, 4.86 ERA. He's giving up 57 hits. I don't want the Digital Deluxe, though. That's $100. I guess it's only $20 more than what it normally is. I don't know. Gotta make up my mind there on what I want to order. That guy at first base has got some speed, huh?
Batting fourth, the first baseman.
It's $70 for, so it's $30 difference. $70 for the standard edition. I don't think you can pre-order or early access to that one. That I will look into it. But I mean, all we're gonna do is play franchise mode. So does it matter if I get the early access? Wow, that was a dirty. What was that, curveball? Oh my God, he throws it again.
No ball, 2 strikes. Hey, get the pitch. Stay hot up there.
0-2 count. Ah. Maybe I will get it. That way I can start the 18th off with the new series with Wyatt Langford. We could do Evan Carter too, but he's already seen some major league action. I think I want to go Wyatt Langford. I don't know. It depends on how they're all ratings and stuff, you know.
The left field. Leading off for the Red Sox, the right field.
So we pop out. Not exactly what I was hoping for. Ooh, this is hit hard by Clark Elliott. Murray not sure where to go on this one.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Carlo.
We got the bottom of the fourth. Oakland in the lead, 1-0. Josiah Gray is still on the mound. I mean, he's been pitching pretty good this season, right? I'll probably set in the franchise, set really just about everything to be computer automatic, you know? Because if I'm going to do a player lock with Wyatt Langford, I feel like that's just the way we got to do it, right? All right, let's see if we can do a better at bat this time. 0 for 1 with that fly out in the second. Look at this. I mean, he's throwing me one strike. Aaron Nola. Oh, man, I'm out in front of that, too. Hard stuff, man. Hard stuff. I'm excited. I'm excited for the Texas Rangers this season. I mean, I'm still in shock. It's been all of off season. I'm still in shock that they won the World Series. And I couldn't be more excited to watch the baseball than I am this year, right?
Up next for the Red Sox. Leading off for the Red Sox, the catcher, Carlo Gonzalez.
Shallow hit out to center. We're getting a lot of defense.
The batter, number 10. The center fielder, number 1.
So we're 0 for 2. We are batting .355 on the season. This guy's got our number, man. Top of the 7th. He's still on the mound. Can we get this guy off the mound? Oh! We're losing now by a run. He does this weird thing with his glove hand. Well, what's going on with that? I guess I could get the MVP edition. That's actually $85. No! Kyler not happy about that one. Man, this guy's got my number. I can't hit this guy. Can we get him off the mound, please? More defense. Bottom of the 8th. Boston in the lead by 1 run. Due up, we have Cox, Murray, and Sawinski. Okay, we got to get something going here. We got to score a run. What's the Boston's record? I didn't see what the record was. So we got Kyler Murray 0 for 3 with a strikeout in the 7th. They are booing him hard. 3-pitch strikeout. At least we got a new pitcher on the mound. High inside slider. Doesn't have any break to it. Oh, Kyler's at a 15-game hit streak, too. I forgot about that. It's going to come down to this at bat. We could lose that hit streak right here. 2 sliders so far. 1-1 count. No! Get out of play. Get out of play. Oh, my gosh. 1-2 count. Outside, 2-2. Eric Swanson is on the mound. He's had 6 pitches thrown so far in this outing. And another ball. Full count now. Oh, we're going to walk. Okay, but that means we're going to lose our hit streak. And we still lose the game. Still lose the game. That's unfortunate. 0 for 3 with a base on balls. All right, let's confirm, advance, get our... Look at that plate discipline, went shot sky high. Look at this. Pre-order made. Added it to the downloads. Did it while we were recording. I really should be focusing on this instead, huh? Just letting y'all know. It's time. It's time for MLB The Show 24. Player lock franchise with Wyatt Langford of the World Series champion Texas Rangers. Can they repeat it? It's a good question. It's a good question. I don't know. It's been like 20 years since a franchise has gone back-to-back. Or is that the NFL? That was the NFL, not the baseball. It all blurs together, you know? All right, Freddie Peralta on the mound. He has 8 starts with a 3-2 record, 2.75 ERA through 52 in the third innings pitched. 44 hits given up with a 1.09 whip. 13 walks. Kyler Murray now coming up to the plate. He has lost that hit streak. He's going to have to start this one over again, but he comes up to the plate at the top of the first with 2 away and 2 runners across. High outside. That's going to be a ball. Kyler Murray has 1 career home run against Boston. And he hits this one hard out to left center field. That's going to drop. Oh, it hits off the wall. Way up there. I mean, that's a good maybe 20 feet up. And that's a home run in some of these other ballparks, but not here with the Green Monster. So he puts this one. I mean, that's a line drive. I think it was still going up. Okay, maybe not. That was a bomb. Fortunately, the Green Monster does what Green Monsters do and swallowed that one up. Why couldn't we have that hit in the last game? Bases loaded now. Austin already put a run across in the bottom of the first. 1 away. They got speed at third. Oh, this is trouble. He's going to gut it home. Can he do it? He's got time and he's out. Double play by Kyler Murray. Let's get another look at this one from the Google StatCast replay. Comes up with it. Guns it home. And they've been going on him all last year and beginning of this year, but he's starting to show off his arm here in his second year in the majors. What a beautiful play. And that's a web gem. Murray 1 for 1 with that double in the first. Still 2-1 ball game, top of the fourth now. Freddie Peralta still on the mound. Oh, and he gets him to pop up on the high heater. This one just behind the pitcher's mound. Shortstop comes in and snags this one.
Now back left field, Jack. Now back the catcher.
Eli Marrero up to the plate. And again, still a 2-1 ball game. Line drive back up the middle. That's going to be a base hit. Murray just going to get it over to the cutoff. I mean, you can't leave a curveball up like that.
Leading off for the Athletics, the center fielder,
1 for 2.
Tyler
1 for 5 in the series. He has that double. Top of the 7th now. Still a very close ball game. Woo! Murray way out in front of that one. Little out in front. Oh, and he makes him look ugly on the second slider. Again, out in front. What is it? 80 miles an hour. That's why. He's going to watch that one outside for a ball. 1 and 2 now. 3 sliders in this at bat. And he's got to throw him a fastball. That was a mistake, but it's a line drive out to the left fielder. And
now batting, the left fielder.
we're going to fast forward now to the bottom of the 7th. Scored still 2-1. Bottom of the 7th. Shallow. Murray's able to get there and get it in.
The center fielder,
Marcelo Mayers. 0 for 1. He has 2 walks and a run scored in this one. Bottom of the 7th, 2 away. Rain still coming down. It's been coming down pretty hard this whole day. And that's going to be... Oh, it's snagged by the shortstop. And that's going to end the 7th. Going to go into the top of the 8th. Oakland in the lead 2-1. Wallace Kim and Connor Falefa due up for the Athletics.
up next for Oakland,
There we go.
the center fielder,
Top of the 9th. 2 away.
Murray.
Want an insurance run. Yeah, nice opportunity. Sam Hedges up to the plate. This one hit hard. It's going to be hit out to the deepest part of the park, and it's not going to be... Wow, I mean, if that's over to the right just about 10 feet, that's probably a home run. Due up for Boston, Jacob Reimers, Eli Marrero, and Phil Ramirez.
Up next for the Red Sox,
Up next,
the designated hitter,
this guy still with 2 walks, 0 for 2 with 2 walks. And here, of course, tie ball game. I knew that was going to happen in the bottom of the 9th. Whoever we put in there just can't get the job done. They have to give up 1 run. I knew we needed that insurance run that last inning. Okay, we're going to end up going into extra innings in game 2 of this 4-game set between the Oakland Athletics and the home team Boston Red Sox. Sawinski, Soderstrom, and Wallace are due up in the top of the 10th. We're going to fast forward, though, to the bottom of the 11th. Still tie ball game. 1 away, man on second base, that ghost runner, that zombie runner, whatever you want to call it, at second base. Hard hit, deep. This is going to probably be a tag up. No, he is not going to tag up. He showed off his arm earlier in this game, and they didn't want to run on him here in extra innings. They want to play it safe. Extra inning rule in effect. Oakland now taking the lead 3-2 in the top of the 12th. No outs. Murray up to the plate. That ghost runner, or I guess now it's not a ghost runner, but the runner at second base. He's going to hit a little dribbler to shortstop. Got him pulled on the changeup. Murray, again, going to go down.
the left fielder, Jack.
Oakland does win game 2. We still have 2 games to play. We'll see how it pans out. Can Oakland win the next 2 games and win the series? Or are they going to lose the series? Are they going to split the series? It's still to be determined as there's 2 games left. We are all tied 1-1. So we look to go into game 3. Hopefully it's not raining. It's been raining. Did it rain in both games? My short-term memory is just horrible, I think, right? Very bad. Very bad. This intro music really gets you pumped up, though, doesn't it? I should also find sometime this week some new music to add to my Go XLR for the intros and stuff. All right, so we got Tanner Hoke on the mound. 8 starts, a 1-3 record with a 4.98 ERA. 44 hits given up, 20 walks, 44 strikeouts. 1.48 whip. Murray's been moved up in the lineup for today's game. He's now batting in the 3 hole. He moves up and down. My alt button is not working. And on first, 1 away. And he's going to swing at that first pitch, a slider. Low in the zone. It would have been a strike either way. 0-1 is the count now. High leg kick from Tanner. Sinker fools Murray's. That one would have been in the dirt, but somehow he fouls it off. 0-2 now. He gets him on the slider. He's struck out twice in this series so far. That's very unlike him. He doesn't strike out very often. The Boston known for having some pretty good pitchers. And today is no different.
Leading off for the Red Sox, the shortstop,
Franchi Cordero leading things off in the bottom of the 3rd. He's going to pop this one out to the shallow center field, but Murray's there. Easy routine fly ball.
leading off for Oakland. Come on, the center fielder, Tyler Murray. One-zero.
Wow, what a line drive down the left field line, and that's going to be 1, maybe 2. Oh, no. Oh, it was a bad throw. He could have went and got 2 on that one. But better safe than sorry. Kyler Murray puts a rope down the left field line. Man, he hits that one hard. Look at that. I mean, this sounded good too, right? Still time ball game. Bottom of the 4th now. Woo! You almost overran that one.
The batter, the catcher, Carlos Gonzalez.
There we are, Murray.
Up next,
1 for 2. Bagged 350 on this season. Boston, though, taking the lead 3-0. Oakland's had a bit of a struggle the last couple of series, and that's no different here.
Wait for your pitch up there.
As I believe they lost, if I remember right, they lost the last series. Another hard hit down the line, but the third baseman snags this one. You can't hit it much harder than that. Murray a little upset by that one. Bottom of the 6th. This game is flying by. And there it is. To end the 6th inning, Murray catches this one. Due up, we have Kim, Harris, and Ford. Harrison Ford. Yeah.
Hey, your pitch. Drive it deep.
I looked over to see if my wife was laughing. No, she's in her own world. But we got a tie ball game. Murray up to the plate. Man on first. 2 away in the top of the 7th. Look where this pitch was that I hit to that third baseman a while ago.
Hey, see it and rip it.
Tie ball game.
See it and rip it.
Ooh, that's sinker. This guy's last name looks like lasagna, but I know that's not what it is. Oh, get it over the shortstop's head. It does. Base hit. And he's going to go 3. And he's in there safely, Murray. Makes a smart play. He stops at first base. I think he could have gotten over to second, given that they made that play over at third. But Oakland is taking the lead now. 5-3 in the bottom of the 7th. But they have a man on first, no outs.
Now batting, the first baseman, Christian.
Kyler, 2 for 4.
Tyler.
Look at this score, 6-3, top of the 8th. 2-way. And they're going to intentionally walk Kyler Murray. Huh. Interesting play there. That's going to load the bases. And Boston has tied it up. Our bullpen has been struggling. Look at this. They tied up 6-6 bottom of the ninth. We're going to go into extras again. Get there second. There it is. Our bullpen, and that's what happened in the last series too, I think, if I remember right. It's been a few days since I recorded that one, but I mean, you know, we have 3 runs. Now we're going into extras again. Tie ball game. Murray coming up to the plate though. Now second base, no outs. What can he do here? He's gonna have a dynamic challenge. Let's power swing it. I'm feeling good. Matt Cantorino on the mound. No! But it does move the runner over to third though. We did advance the runner, so I mean that's better than nothing. And we win. So the worst that can happen is we split this series with Boston because we have 1 game left to play. Murray 2 for 5 with 2 singles and a base on balls. And here we go. We're gonna go into our 4th and final game in this series. Oakland, 1 game away from 30 wins on the season.
Your 2027
Who do we have on the mound? This guy's little. Brian Bello. 8 starts with a 1-2 record, 5 ERA, 45 innings pitched, 59 hits given up, 14 walks, 41 strikeouts. So he doesn't strike out a lot. 1.62 whip. Lanky guy there. Probably has good movement on his pitch. Kyler Murray, first in the American League in home runs, 15 home runs on the season. 96 miles an hour from this guy.
Hey, get your pitch, stay through it. Let's go. Drive it.
Woo! And he does have good movement on that slider. Woo! He's out in front of the circle change. 0-2 is the count for Murray in the top of the first. What are you swinging at? And another strikeout.
They strike this guy out.
batting 6th, the catcher, Carlos.
So Oakland is in the lead. That's what we like to see here. Easy flying ball. Here we go.
The center fielder,
Top of the third.
Tyler Murray.
1-0.
Drive it.
Oh my gosh, this guy.
0-1.
Get off me. Get off me. I hitting the ball good.
Up next is Oakland. The right fielder.
Man, too bad.
Now batting.
Well, we struck out, we grounded out. Here we are, top of the fifth. Boston in the lead, 3-1. Man on second base. We got to take advantage of this runner in scoring position here. Having a hard time against this pitcher, though. Oh, and he gets hit.
That got him. First base.
And he gets hit.
The right fielder. Now
Wow, we're just moving. We're moseying along here, huh? Top of the seventh now.
Come on now, one time, right here.
Game's going
You right here,
fast.
kid.
Hard hit. But it's not going to fall in. No, it's not.
for the traditional seventh-inning
Crawford, Mayer, and Osorio are due up. Boston in the lead 5-1. This game is pretty much out of hand now. Man on first, 2 away. Got a new pitcher, Art Warren, on the mound. Runner on first over there. Oh, how am I out in front of that? 94 miles an hour. I'm out in front. Looked like it was 100 miles an hour, to be honest with you.
They need you right now. Let's go, kid.
There it is. Oh, and it gets past him. That's a base hit. We're going to hold up at first.
The right fielder.
Are we starting a nice little 2-out rally here?
Cobb.
Probably not. This game's going to be over. What? We did. We started a 2-out rally. It's now the bottom of the ninth, and Oakland's in the lead. I didn't expect this at all. And that's going to be a ball game. The Athletics come back in the ninth. They score 5 runs in the top of the ninth and win it. 2-out rally. And we win it. Unbelievable. Ladies and gentlemen, what a great way to go out on this one. As we win the series 3-1. Guys, if you enjoyed this, let me know in the comments down below how much you enjoy it. Give me a thumbs up. It helps the algorithm. If you're new to the channel and you like the content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. We're about to start a new series in about 2 weeks. 2 weeks? Week and a half. Week? I don't know. A week. Wyatt Langford, player like franchise with the Rangers. Anyways, guys, until next time, y'all have a good one. Peace.